Welcome back to Bow News Network. We are actually tracking severe storms in the region of Austin, Texas, Waco, as well as Houston area, Central Texas. As you can see from our updated Storm Prediction Center precipitation forecast, we do see that there's quite a bit of thunderstorms as well as precipitation in the region of Central Texas, going through the southeast, going all the way up into the area of Maine and the northeast. We anticipate additional thunderstorms in the region of Vermont, Maine, as a system actually moves there, and it's actually going to be pushing a lot of that precipitation off into the Atlantic, and with that there was going to be a cooling off of the northeast as a system, as a trough actually moves through that region and actually increases the amount of cold air in the region. But in the meantime, we are tracking severe storms in the region of Central Texas, all the way through to northern Louisiana, into northern Mississippi, as well as northern Alabama. And you can actually see the cleared line as far as moving up from the region from Central Texas all the way up to Maine. And of course, we do see remnants of Tropical Storm Claudette, which is out, has pretty much moved off to into the Atlantic, but we have a lot of thunderstorm activity in the region of Central Florida, into the southeastern states, all the way up to Pennsylvania, all the way up into the northeast section. So as always, we just want to make sure that we provided the latest information for our subscribers, friends of subscribers, family of subscribers. As we take a look here at a closer look at storm prediction model here for going into the late night here on Monday, we see that there is it has actually been updated by NOAA. There is actually, if you take a closer look in the northwest, there's a section in the region of Oregon for marginal threat of thunderstorm activity in that region. But notably, we're looking at severe thunderstorms in the region of Central Texas. Here we have on the radar, we can actually see these storms, and actually see that area next to Austin is actually previously a tornado advisory only a few minutes ago, and we're getting the latest Doppler radar information coming in, showing severe thunderstorms moving through the region of Round Rock into Austin, College Station, and eventually possibly as they make their way towards the Gulf of Mexico. But we do see some advisories here for very, very large hail, size of 1 inch and higher. These cells are moving relatively fast through the region. We anticipate they're inundating the area of Austin, Texas at this time, making their way further and further south into southeastern Texas. But there's actually going to be continuing to impact the residents of Central Texas as well as southeastern Texas throughout the night. Residents of Houston should prepare for additional thunderstorm activity in that region. Residents of College Station, also the Woodlands, also the coastal line of southeastern Texas should prepare for additional thunderstorm activity going into the evening, the rest of the night, at least into the early morning. We can clearly take a look at the dew points, and we see the clear line where, with the dew point forecast, we do see that those mid-level in the 70s, upper 60s, low 70s for the dew points, right along the line of those showers and thunderstorms that are moving through the region for Austin as well as Round Rock and College Station into the Houston area. So we anticipate that there's going to be more thunderstorm activity in the region of southeastern Texas, going into Louisiana, going into Alabama, possibly even tonight. And we will continue to monitor the situation. Mississippi area, also Alabama, and even Florida should anticipate, just based on our dew point temperatures here, for additional thunderstorm activity throughout the evening, throughout the remainder of night into the early morning hours. But the level of saturation, it just means that there's going to be additional flash flood advisories for this region. And of course, we see all of this precipitation in the southeast, but we're still wrestling with extreme and severe and an environmental crisis, actually, of a drought crisis in the region of the southwest. Some of these states have actually declared a federal state of emergency with respect to the drought. And as we prepare to enter into the summer season, that is going to increase the likelihood of wildfires in this region. So we are very, very concerned about the lack of precipitation in the region of the southwest, notably states such as New Mexico, extremely dry. Many of the farmers are being told not to plant to till their acres and minimize the amount of crops that they're preparing, which is detrimental to their business, and also detrimental to the availability of fresh produce across this country. So this is definitely going to be a chain reaction as far as the drought situation in the southwest. But then we have severe storms in the southeast Texas all the way through Louisiana into Mississippi. So there's definitely an imbalance, and we hope that we can see a little bit more precipitation in the region of the southwest very, very soon. Just taking a look at these storms, if you are in the region of southeastern Texas, you should be preparing for significant weather in the region of Austin, Round Rock, College Station, going into Houston, into remainder of the evening. Into the early morning hours. We do anticipate that storms will be picking up. If we also take a look at our storm prediction center forecast, we can clearly see that Houston is in a line, as well as Philadelphia, San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, and then for more of a elevated risk, we're looking at Newark, New Jersey, Jersey City, New Jersey, Yonkers, as well as Springfield, all the way up to Massachusetts. Should anticipate additional thunderstorms as that system trough moves through, and it will actually create a cooling effect for the Northeast. But in the meantime, you should anticipate severe shower activity as this system actually makes its way through into the region. So that is our weather forecast and update for today here at Bound News Network. We're continuing to monitor the situation in the southeastern Texas area. We anticipate severe thunderstorm activity coupled with increased chance of hail up to 1 inch in diameter or even larger, with strong gusting winds throughout the southeast area into the early morning hours. Residents of Houston should prepare for significant thunderstorm activity in the region also. And we wanted to prepare this special additional update for today for our subscribers so that you can actually stay in the know as far as temperatures and storm activity throughout the evening into the early morning hours. Of course, please make sure that you smash that like button if you enjoyed this weather forecast. We will bring daily forecasts to you, monitoring the weather across the continental United States, as well as all activity in the Caribbean with respect to hurricane activity and severe weather that may be approaching the continental United States, and we will bring those updates to you as soon as we can. Just one more note on the Storm Prediction Center modeling. If you live in any of these regions, please anticipate and prepare for any kind of severe thunderstorm activity that may impact you, additional with possible hail throughout the rest of the night into the early morning hours Tuesday. There will be a cooling off trend in the northeast, but in the meantime, residents of the northeast should anticipate scattered thunderstorms going up all the way from the lower Mississippi Valley into Kentucky, into West Virginia, into Pennsylvania, and Vermont, Massachusetts. So thank you for watching Bound News Network. We look forward to please look forward to our next update for the weather. And as always remember to bow to the weather, and have a great day.